Let us say you've had your eye on one particular handbag and wanted for the longest time. You've saved money and finally you are ready to buy your brand new fashion item. But before you do, just think of all those retailers eager to sell you a very good replica or, in some cases, a decent fake of a designer bag. Really, it's like buying a luxury car for men. You have to be very attentive to small details and know everything about your dream handbag. That's why we decided to create a short yet very useful guide that will teach you how to choose the real thing. Here are 7 ways to spot a fake designer bag. Firstly, attention to details. Every single item produced by any famous brand is very carefully checked for defects before its release. All of the stitches should be perfectly even, and there should be no loose threads or any other visual defects or imperfections. All genuine designer handbags are handmade. Therefore, if sellers try to convince you that it's just a manufacturing defect, don't listen to their stories. There's no such thing as a manufacturing defect for authentic handbags. Secondly, clasps, buttons, and zippers. Pay special attention to small things like metal clasps, buttons, zipper pulls, plates, and locks. Their quality should be perfect, and they should have a number or a name printed on them, which is another sign of quality and authenticity. For example, every Hermes bag has the stamp logo Hermes Paris Made in France, and another stamp on the back of the flag indicating the year and material used. Spend a little extra time in a shop to check all the smallest details. It's worth it. Third, materials. Pay attention to the materials because a famous brand doesn't use rough leather. They only use fine, high-quality materials. When you touch them, you feel like you are in paradise. Items with leather trim should not be oily or sticky. Some designer handbags can be soft and flexible, but they all maintain their shape no matter what. Be extremely attentive and do not be afraid to ask the seller more questions. Fourthly, brand names. Sometimes we can get lost in the details and we don't even notice the main thing, the name of the brand. Surprisingly, fake items often have the brand names printed in different fonts, smudgy letters, or even with misspellings. Tags and labels are always a giveaway. If the spelling of the brand name seems unusual to you, put aside the bag and find another seller. Fifth, serial number. A serial number is one of the most important marks of authenticity. The label with the number is sealed and attached in a special way, making it impossible to remove without damaging. Fake items usually have a sticker with a number that has just been glued somewhere on the surface. It will be easy to notice if you take a closer look. Sixth, packaging. Keep in mind that an expensive designer handbag always has expensive packaging, often made of the highest quality materials. The package your precious bag comes in should have no color defects whatsoever. All the additional accessories should be packed as a whole set with the bag. They're never offered for extra payment or as a gift. The last one, distinct characteristics. Before visiting a store, do some research on the specific attributes of the chosen brand. Remember, each brand has its very own distinct characteristics. For example, an authentic Prada item will never use a contrasting color for the lining compared to the exterior color. One of the main things you should know about Prada is that they always use perfectly matching colors for lining and exterior material. As for Dior, look for their unique bright red lining with the brand logo woven throughout. A shiny, super silky lining is a bad sign. Do you know other ways to recognize fakes? Share your experience with us in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if our video is beneficial to you. If you are visiting our channel for the first time, click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.